Okay. Hello, all. Welcome to Black Girl in the World. If you don't know me, you will. And if you do, welcome back. I'm a podcaster, and this is the show I hope you enjoy listening to. This week, we have another guest. I'm super duper excited. My girl, my good gal, Ivana. We've been friends for a very long time. It's been a few years now. And she is super duper awesome. I've known her since I was a child, basically,
Very, that's so real. Yes.
literally. And Ivana, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're so cool. Thank you for having me here. Oh my God.
You are so cool. You're doing great things.
You're doing great things. Oh my God. Thank you.
Oh, stop. So, we have something to talk about today, and it's something very, very community oriented. Essentially, the topic that we agreed on is supporting the girls, aka supporting the community.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
And was there like a specific reason for why you felt like this was like a necessary topic?
I feel like, I guess now things just feel really scary. It's always been a little bit scary, but right now it just seems a lot scarier. And everyone's kind of like being to themselves. And I feel like everyone feels a little bit isolated. I don't think that's just me. Like, I feel like that's a common thing around. So I thought it was just starting like this year and like, I guess a little bit from like last year to like reach out to people and try to like gather people together.
That makes sense. I
Yeah.
definitely agree with that, especially since I believe that now we're the new adults.
Right.
And it is very interesting how I felt suddenly became the adults. And so before, you know how you used to like, well, I remember for me, in my family, we would kind of just randomly get invited to like cookouts and kickbacks and birthday parties and all that good jazz. And we were like the kids where we just had to worry about, oh, like there's food, if you want to go and get some food and sit there and play with the kids that were already at the party.
Mm.
Now we have to be the people who plan the party. Like that is such a crazy, like it's not as crazy now, but I think that growing up and realizing that like I've become the young adult, getting older and more like seasoned, I'm like, oh, I'm the one inviting the kids, inviting the adults and their children to the party. Is that
Right. Right.
it's
No,
crazy.
that makes sense. Like what you said before, like you would just show up and it was like a family function. It would just be like you and like your cousins or some neighborhood kids or whatever, and you would just be there. But like I think back then again, like how you said you're just a child, like you just think things just come up. But now it's like, wow, maybe what they did actually required planning and now we have to do it too.
Right, exactly. And
Mhm.
I think that it's, you know, super interesting now because with social media, we're able to kind of broaden activity scope a bit where we're doing so many different things. Like recently you kind of hosted like a paint and sip, and I thought that that was so freaking cool. How was that?
Uh, the first, I think I had like a few days. See, okay, so maybe it didn't go as expected, right? And I understand. I planned it out, but I think like I also reached out to other people after and being like, okay, like what can I do to improve next time? Because I had like, I guess like, it was like I think 13 or 14 people in like that group chat that happened in Instagram. Like you were in it too. And it was like a lot of people, and I understand like if things come up, you know, life is life. I'm not going to blame someone for not coming for like to a paint and sip that's like for the public, and that's okay. But like in total, literally, it was just like my sister, her boyfriend, and like my neighbor out of a group of like 13, 14 people that were supposed to come. So it's not necessarily on them. Like things do happen.
Right.
And I also can't blame them because things happen to me all the time and then I
Right.
can't meet with stuff. So it's like maybe that was like, I should like, I spoke to other people and they were like, okay, well, maybe some people felt really shy because there are some people in there that I've never, like, I've spoken to, but I already know they're shy. So it was already kind of like, maybe they won't come out at all, or some people they just can't come and it happens, or maybe it was too far out in advance because it was like a month ahead and more people came to like the smaller happy hour I did randomly. So maybe it was like I would have to consider more things doing that maybe like next month.
Mm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, that's actually really smart. And I gotta say, I am so sorry. I don't know exactly what happened for me not to come, but I was like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. And something came up, and I was like, oh, I hate that for me.
It
But you
happens.
are,
It happens.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, I think that you having this perspective as well is really helpful because if it was like, like the opposite where you're like, I don't get why people wouldn't show up. You already told me you'd come, and now you're telling me you won't. What's going on? Like, kind of like, having more of a judgmental perspective, which is also understandable as well because you look forward to something, and when people can't show up, it's like disappointing. But
Right.
like, it's also having grace for others to know that everyone who says they will come is not always a guarantee because things come up so quickly. And I think especially since like we were having the conversation, like setting up this episode and everything, how we were talking about sometimes even planning things in the weekday and then it's like it doesn't go as planned.
No, but it makes sense. Like I
Yeah.
can't like I don't know why I feel like maybe again because like we were like smaller, but I feel like but I mean again it's from a perspective of me being a child, but I feel like things were just a little bit slower like back then, like when we were kids. Like maybe things took time. Like you can't like things were a little bit planned out, even if it was like far ahead and things like that. But here, like people have like multiple jobs, like money is like an issue. Things are always an issue. So I feel like everything's going so fast. Like I can't feel like bad or any type of like resentment or something for like people just not showing up. Like that's not fair to them. I can't like I'm not a perfect person. In the beginning, I was like, yo, what's going on? Like maybe my phone died. Like
Where
where
are
are
the
the people?
frogs? Back off my
Like
office.
literally. But I was like, initially I was upset because there were some people who didn't respond at all. But like, I also have to understand that like, community is not perfect as well. Like, people at the end of the day are also people. Everyone has their own stuff. Like, maybe they just didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna like I don't know, like shoo you away because you just didn't like reply back or something. I don't know, maybe you're just a bad texter. Like there's a bunch of other reasons, but you initially wanted to come and that's why you clicked yes and that's why you were in the group chat. Like things maybe just have to change. But that's just
Right.
what yeah.
I definitely agree with you because it's like if we're asking for, more community, events, if we're asking for more socialization with friends and things of that nature, I think that one or two things have to happen on the end of somebody who says that they're going to be there but doesn't necessarily like communicate. I guess like just addressing the situation to say, hey, I thought I was going to be able to make it, but can't make it anymore. I truly do apologize. And then the person who is hosting these things looking forward to these people and they don't show up, or they, like end up disappointing them with not saying anything. And it's like they're maybe needs to be like some more like grace in terms of like, hey, this is probably
Right.
not anything personal. But I do agree with you. It definitely did feel like a simpler time back then. And I think for me, I see it as there is a lot of things that we can do, which is a good thing, but it can also be very overwhelming because
Right.
it's like
Right.
before it was like a kickback, maybe a sports game or something, or like somebody's birthday or a graduation. But now it's like we got a paint and sip. You can make your own perfume. You could go to the shooting range.
You could go do puppies and yoga, girl.
Crazy. And I want to do it so fast. You can
You-
literally like have drinks and bowl at the same time. Like what? There's so many things. And like I'm not knocking it because like that should give that should be the initiative for more people to come out and do something. But maybe people also feel very overwhelmed because it's like there's so many things happening. I
So,
think, yeah.
no, I literally get it. I literally get it. Like there is a lot to do, but I feel um, like a big issue, like me trying to do this the way like I was supposed to make it a
Mhm.
month and I did not. But I was like, I'm also like burnt out. But like that is a different. That's for later on in this discussion. But I think one of the big reasons on things being planned, like you mentioned, like the kickback or graduation, a lot of those things like yeah they're like hosted and stuff and it requires some amount of money, but it's not like okay you do a paint and sip. Let's say I didn't have that freaking like that little coupon I had, it would have been like
Right,
$50 each. Like I
right.
also have to be mindful of like things are costly, things are expensive. Me going to the grocery store, it's like $40 to buy something, like, and that's the same price as the ticket for the paint and sip. Like I understand things are super expensive. Like I was looking at like maybe a next event, like I know in like Frederick and some other farms they have like cow petting or like cow therapy, but it's like $75 per person. And I'm like, whoa, that's a lot.
That is a lot. That is a lot. And I wonder what is incorporated in the $75 for it to be that much.
No, I think for it, some of them are different. Some of them are like 50, but I think for the one that I was looking into, like you're laying there with the cow for like an hour with like a bunch of cows. You could pet them, you can like lay down with them, like you can sleep with them. I don't know if that's worth $75 though.
Like, dang. Like have something to eat.
No, for real. Like, are we using that cow for like a hamburger?
Where's my burger?
What's going on?
Why is crazy? Not you sleeping with your food.
Don't be saying that now. Chill. I mean,
Crazy.
you're so funny.
But no, like you're right. I truly enjoy like being out, especially being out with you. It's like so fun. I remember like I've been seeing a lot of like throw social events lately, and I can't stop thinking about when we went, like me, you, Yusuf, Anna, and it was just like super duper fun to like just be out, maybe get a couple of drinks, walk around, take pictures. It was a vibe.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Like, it's like nothing was planned, but it's like we were just together. You're absolutely right.
Right. And it just felt great. And when you have like those moments where it's very impromptu, you have like the rest of your day, it feels really, really good. Like not thinking about it. And I think that that might also be what hurts people from joining the community and doing things and doing really fun things is that maybe we think too long and too hard about it. Like
Right.
sometimes planning it might make you feel like I don't know if I really want to go, like
That's true.
I have to put thought into it, or it's just like a lot to think about because you might have overbooked yourself, but it's just kind of like
Mm,
it's either you can go or you not go.
you're so right. It's like, yeah, exactly what you said. Like before, you could just like walk around, you don't know what to do. You have that open space, but I feel like because like that was like college and now everyone has jobs, and even besides
Mhm.
outside the jobs you have other responsibilities, you have things to do. Like I don't know how this big shift happened in everyone's lives, but it's like now it's like I need to like I'm not a nap person, and I've taken like so many naps throughout this week. Like everything's so tiring because you constantly have something to do.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find time to even spend with those people.
It truly is like it makes you feel like you have to carve out that time to make sure that everyone is feeling like, hey, like she's still around, like she hasn't forgotten me. Um and that can also feel a little draining too, because it's like you got your friends, you got your family, you got your maybe your mom's side, your dad's side, you got your like your college friends, your middle school friends, your friends from work. Like it can
Exactly.
be, yeah.
No, that's true, but it's like I think a tiny part that's not good. I guess like I think on me, but I mean maybe other people also relate to it. It's like or like everyone relates to it that I don't want to feel like I'm excluding someone out of my life. Like just because I don't see you does not mean you're not important. Like that's why constantly I'm on my phone or I'm always texting because like I want to. If I don't see you, I still want to catch up with you in any type of way. Like it does not mean anyone is less important, but it's like I really try, but then it's like you said all these people, right? You said like, okay, your mom's side, your dad's side, your friends, like work friends, middle school friends, all those people. And I have tried to do that, but at the end of the day, I also got to put myself in there because I'm
Yeah.
breaking down. Like
It's
I'm
like, where am
breaking,
I?
like literally, because I think I tried like we're March, like nearing end of March, and like my body, I think last week was like physically like shutting down. Like I was having like a hard time breathing. I
Whoa.
overslept or I couldn't sleep. I'm either like eating a lot at certain times or not eating at all. Like this was like right now. That's why it's like I haven't booked or scheduled or done anything like that because it's like I need to calm down because it's like I feel like I want to use every pocket of time for something like for people, but it's just not possible. It's just
Right.
not. Yeah.
That's definitely, it's so interesting how this situation of supporting our community, where it's like engaging in our community more so,
Mm.
has like really good sides of it, and then as well as like identifying how it can be very stressful. Like I've even found myself not really wanting to make more friends because
Yes, good. Exactly. Yeah. I feel you.
yo, I don't even know who are people on my list. Like I
No, I get
don't.
it. I get it. I get it.
Because you're
That's
right, and I'm so sorry that you went through that. Truly, I am.
no, thank you. But like, see, you brought it. Like, I get what you're saying, and like, it. We need like the higher brains up in here because it's not like you don't want to meet people, but it's like you're overextending yourself now. So it's like, how do you keep up with this friendship? And it's like you don't even have to like keep up with it to know like that
Right.
you're okay. But I feel like other people don't realize that. But like, yeah, because it's like, okay, I don't see like, let's say like you or like Anna for like a while. But
Mm,
it's like as soon as I see you guys, immediately like things start like I start talking really fast. Like I'm seeing you, I'm
right.
telling you everything. But other people may not get that. So that is a big fear. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely understand. Everyone's like super duper different when it comes on to how they even perhaps like view our friendships, right? Because if you make someone feel very special and like they don't have like the same issue as you, where you have so many things to do, so many like people to see, so many like engagements, um and they feel like, wow, like she makes me feel so special. um it might be like she might be like a close friend to me, and you might not necessarily see that person as close as you see them, so it's like,
No, it's
I'm
true.
so sorry, I can't hang with you right now. And then they're just kind of like,
No,
oh.
and that laughing being your coping mechanism right now.
And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I should hang out with anyone who say,
That's so real. But you're absolutely right. Like I feel
yeah,
like I no, I literally get it. But it's like that's when I don't want to like sound mean and say like like, obviously you are a good friend, that's why you're there, even if like you're not that close.
Right.
But I feel like always like a conversation or something like that could help out. I don't know, like also taking the time to realize, like, to step back and be like, if you're in that side of like, oh, maybe they don't see me the same way I see them, like
Right.
at the end of the day, everyone is dealing with their own problems. It's not even like a people thing, but people have so much on their plate, and maybe you just don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you just don't know. Yeah.
That's actually very true. Like I remember having a conversation with my aunt, and
Mm.
she essentially, I think like she called me or something, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like I was busy, whether it be like taking a shower or something like that." And she did bring up a good point of how antsy like our quote unquote like technological ages where before it was just kind of like, hey, what did you need, or like how is everything, like there wasn't an apology. And I think like, why are you sorry that you took a shower and that you weren't able to talk to me on the phone?
Oh, that's true.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I don't know, I mean, I'm just sorry I couldn't pick up the phone, but it's like, if you were busy, why are you sorry?
Oh, wait, that's so real. Actually, yeah, because then we just be apologizing for everything.
I know. It's actually it's so freaking crazy when you put it into a perspective of like,
Mhm.
oh, I I don't know what to say next.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
No.
No, like it's just it's so interesting like how we like view like that, how we view how potentially taxing it can be with supporting the community in a way of going out, having events, and being amongst people we care about.
Right. No, you're honestly, yeah, you're right. I feel like if you so like again, like I don't know, the other person and the other side that
Mm.
may look at you as a good friend, and maybe you don't look at them back like that. Uh, but true, what was I gonna say? Like there's like so many, I guess the good thing about now is like there is like a lot of like events in general now, because like the power of the internet and social media, like you could literally see like, oh, like what's happening in DC this weekend or in Maryland or in Virginia, and like a lot of
Right.
the time like that's just in general a good place to meet people. Like it doesn't have to be like whatever like bar you go to or whatever dive bar or restaurant you go to. You could actually actively go to these places, and other people, like there's a bunch of coffee shops that have like book clubs. There's a bunch of coffee shops that have like run clubs. I didn't even know that was a thing until recently. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people do it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, okay, so there's no reason, like maybe it's because I'm talking to you now, but it's like, okay, like I'm making this like community thing. And like in the beginning, I did want to like reach out to like just a bunch of other people, like everyone. But like you're right, like talking to you, it's like maybe I should just focus on the people I already have. Like why overextend myself instead of just focusing on the people I like that are already around my circle to get
Mm.
them together.
Right.
Which is, yeah, like which is what I could possibly, like that's what I can manage, which is true.
And that's really smart. And I'm like super curious as to with you starting this, wanting to kind of like not necessarily expand your network, but do things with your network, like going to the paint and sip or like going to these different events that you've seen and creating these groups. Like what prompted you to even like feel that way or do it?
I think I it was like last year. I think that I liked doing like these like party events and stuff, and like making like activities. I like the fact that I was not aware that like friends of friends also knew about it. Like unfortunately, like I didn't know them, so they weren't invited. But it's like the idea that they wanted to do something similar. Like people yearn to be with other people, but it's like they want to be in like a safe space. Now, I can't always be hosting parties because that's like where I live, and I'm
Right.
scared. It's like, yeah, like hello.
Right.
But it would only be for like my like actual friends, but it's like if anyone else wants to go out, it would be in like public spaces. But another big reason was uh I have it here. It's the skills that you could offer to other people. Essentially, like, okay, I know me, like, I code. Maybe I can make you like a website, but you could use Wix. Like, I feel like
That's
you could,
helpful. What?
no, I mean, like, yeah, like, I meant, like, let's say I did want to do something like, okay, I know like things are hard out there, and maybe you need like a headshot. I did want to do like a very small event where it's like I would just give out like free headshots to like, like my friends or people around me. So it's like everyone has like a skill that maybe like, yeah, it could be somewhat of an inconvenience, but it could be really helpful to other people. So you're kind of like volunteering yourself out. That's
Right.
essentially where I want to get at with
Mm-hmm.
posting this stuff. So it's like, oh, other people like have like actual like trades they could use, and like they can't all be free because it's like hard labor for some of them, but it's like it could be at a discount, or you can understand where this person is coming from, and maybe you could do some type of trade because people used to do that before, and now like I feel like we all got to up our skills on something. We can all pick up to learn something, and it doesn't always have to be money. But yeah.
I love that you are prompting yourself to do this, because even like recently you've kind of made me want to learn a new skill, because I heard that you were like taking, I think, like classes and stuff for different things, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that too. Like, I want to learn how to swim.
Don't be putting me on blast. I heard, no, you guys, I feel like a
That-
fish. I feel like a fish.
well, that's why I said glasses. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I want to learn how to swim.
No, but I get like literally, no, but it's so true because it's like, I don't know, like we're the age that we are now. Like, I feel like time has gone by so fast. So it's like, if you're not going to do that now, then when? So it's
Yeah,
like, you also yourself have to push yourself. But yeah, like, you're right. Like, why not try something like ski and new?
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I like it. I love it a lot. I think that um that's definitely something that I would talk to with like some of my friends, in terms of how can we get the community together? Like, how can we put together like an event where maybe somebody's giving out more affordable tattoos, or like um getting like a like network of like photographers, models, artists and stuff like that, and playing games and trying to like set the tone for like a DC meet or DMV meet kind of thing. And I have to say that the ideas of those things are great, but like actually putting it into practice takes a lot of effort. um
Yeah.
it's draining, like, and I only did it maybe once or twice, but just realizing how draining it can, I'll correct myself when I say this, it can be draining, but your drive has to like override that feeling, because it can be
Mm,
very,
mm.
very simple, but if you make it complicated, it will definitely be complicated.
Wait, I love how you put that. That's very true. Honestly, yeah, yeah, because you could make it like a bunch of like little like bits and pieces and try to make it like fancy, but it's like maybe that's just too much. Maybe you just
Yeah.
need to sit or be somewhere with people. You're right.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if you're talking about, oh, I gotta get me a venue, I gotta figure out like how much it is for
Mhm.
catering and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
we shouldn't have to make it that hard. Get you a park, find a tent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Canva's free. Like, make you a flyer, post it, and let it be what it is. But when we think so hard, I think it's like similar to, preparing yourself to go to an event. And then when the time comes, you're kind of like, I don't know if I even want to go now, rather than it being like impromptu kind of thing. And you just say, hey, I'm just going to go. I'm going to just do this thing. Um,
No, yeah.
yeah. So I like that.
Yeah.
I I really can get with that. And I'm so happy that you are doing what you're doing in terms of just getting different ideas and sharing your resources with other people. More people need to know that.
Oh my God, thank you. Okay, more people need to know, especially me, because I didn't ask you yet that you did that. Because I did. I'm so curious. Like, how did it go with the item drive that you did for like homeless women? Like, you were collecting items.
So, I gotta say, I can't take the credit. I thought that at the time, so I was having like this whole transitional period with like my job and stuff like that. And at that same time, I felt like I couldn't take on the responsibility of what my friend wanted to do with her drive. So I even just kind of like donated some monetary funds so I can help out in
Mm,
that regard. But apparently
right.
they, set up all of like the book bags and stuff to put everything in. And I was just really, really happy to see that, as a community, we can come together and put something together and actually like check up on her in regards to that and see if she's going to do another one because that was really, really awesome. I hope it worked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I think
Hmm.
you like reposted like how many like the items that were collected. It was a
Yeah.
lot. It was
I
a lot.
know. It was a lot and I love that. And I think like the best thing about like doing that is also knowing what people who are unhoused want. Because I think
Mhm.
that sometimes I've noticed that like when some people like want to donate or like do certain stuff, they don't always ask the people that need it like what they need. We might just always
Right.
assume like, okay, well obviously they need this, they need that, but like you wouldn't even begin to believe the simplest of things like, hey, like this person might need some socks, they might need like a blanket, they might need so many different things that you probably would never even realize because maybe the things they want are more on the basic level that we don't always think about. So I think that my friend had asked the like shelter what type of resources they needed, and then went
That's
off of
cool.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really good.
I
That's really
know.
smart.
It
Yeah.
is, and I hope she like continues it. I'm gonna like check and see if they're gonna do another one, and if they are, I'm gonna just if you're like interested and wanna um donate and stuff, or if you even want to do your own too, I'm willing to support as well.
Thank you, but I feel like your friend did an insane job. If she can make another one, because that also requires like mental power, like just like you said. But it's like knowing where to go, what to do, how to like where to place all these items together, how to package it. Like that takes like team effort for real.
Definitely does 100%. So I'm happy she didn't do it alone. Because that can definitely be like taxing on you to be like, okay, let's put all these things together. It's a lot. That's a lot. Despite the cause, it can be a pretty big like task. So
Very true.
I'm really, really happy for that. So,
Mm.
um, there are like also our ideas of being, fairly young professionals because we aren't getting up there. But
Oh my goodness.
right, like that's kind of crazy how we're getting older. Let's stop.
Wait, honestly.
See, like let us no. Let's just freeze time a bit. But with us being like young professionals, I've realized that there is another thing of um, the weekend activities and not necessarily going out right after work. How do you kind of feel about that in terms of going out every weekend or having fun on a weekday?
So going back to what I told you before, that you opened up my third eye
I
when you said
cannot with
that
you.
in a text message. You did. I was like, what the heck? You're right. Like in my brain, like I've heard this before, but it coming from like an actual like friend, I was like, you know what? Wait, she's right. Like it's not just some random internet person. She's absolutely right.
Please.
And I remember, no, yeah, I was like, let me go to a bar on Thursday. Oh, blah. And then after that, I heard people being like, you could start going out on a Thursday so your weekend feels longer. But it's like, you're just, it's not like your weekend feels longer. You're just actually actively using your time. Like you're doing something with it. So of course everything feels longer. But I feel like it's good to do things on weekdays. I know like sometimes we get tired, and I know people have like this like, I mean, I know I used to have this thing where it's like, okay, I go to work, and after the work, I also want to be like efficient and go to like the gym. But then after me getting ready, going to the gym, taking a shower, trying to get ready for bed for the next day, prepping my food, it's already like 11. I don't have time, right? So I honestly like, I hate to say it, I hate the gym rats, respect to them, but I can never do it. I could not. Like I'm an activity person. Like if you want to do like yoga or something, or you want to do like a hit workout, I'm there. But I'm not lifting no weights. Okay. But I mean, doing that every single day and like calling it productive, I just feel like that's not it. Mentally, like I was so exhausted and it was so draining. So doing fun things during the weekdays is it. Like it could be the smallest thing, like walking like around the park or something, or I don't know, taste testing something, going to like a happy hour. And when people say happy hour, they always assume it's drinking. People have happy hour like meal deals. Like
Right.
that's where it's, that's what I'm saying. The Cheesecake Factory, you guys,
Come on,
like
let them
$8
know.
for appetizer. Like please. I'm so serious. Like you can get your little wine there too, but you could get, they have appetizers, and I'm about to hit that up whenever I feel better. Like hello, me there. But it's like things on the weekdays I think are good as long as you're not like draining yourself. Like I know I took it too far, like booking every single thing on the weekday, and then like even on the weekends I don't want to like waste my time. So that was too much. But I'm saying like just going out of your way to do something. And it could be so small, like just going out and visiting like a friend, or like it doesn't even have to be like money or buying related. And then on the weekends, like you can still do what you do. I guess I think I was just speaking on the, yeah, on the weekdays, like try to do something like out of your comfort zone, or like just something like that could add on to your life. I think is good. I'm telling you, you put me on. Like this was you. This was all you.
I cannot with you. I literally
Yes.
chat. I don't know when she made me say just kidding.
You said it in a voice memo in the chat. Maybe no one was listening to that, but I did. I stood up.
I'm tuned in.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
But yeah, I think like we definitely were having like that conversation because like we realized like, okay, we can't always like plan for the weekend solely because that's just gonna be really draining for us. Like that sometimes is our time to rest. Like if we're talking about always being like out and about on the weekends, when do you really get the time to like fully like rest? And I think you're absolutely right. I think that regarding hanging out after work is like balance. You have to be balanced because if you're going to keep
Yeah.
doing that every single day, you're going to feel draining. You're not going to want to wake up to go to work, and you have to wake up to go to work. So
Yeah.
so you're gonna feel like, oh, this sucks, but I don't mind like that one day where it's like, ah, I'm feeling groggy because
Right.
I was out all night yesterday. That's like a life of a young person, you know, but you can't have that every single day where you're out clubbing every night. Like that's
You would
just
be surprised. Other people would do it.
I know. I don't know how people
But I
do
think,
it. I don't get it. You're just up and ready to go like that?
no, man, like That is crazy. But like you're right. Like I know, I mean, shoot, maybe what you said is right. Maybe we are getting older because it's like, yeah, like okay, happy hour we go out, or maybe like we go out to dinner. Like I think when I was like what 20, 21,
Mm-hmm.
22, like it's fine. Like if you give me a couple of drinks, it's
Right.
okay if I'm like or it's whatever.
Yeah.
But if you do that, I'm calling off tomorrow. Like this is not it. Like that
Just
I
no.
can't get up. Exactly. But
Not
you're
going to work.
right. And I can't do that. No, ma'am. No.
Girl, the way how after a vacation you want an extra just relax.
Yes. No, wait. Why are you speaking so loud right now? Yes. Literally plan all my vacations like that. I remember like Omari, like my boyfriend told me, it was like, yeah, like, because my mom was, maybe it's because she's an immigrant mother and she wants to maximize her vacation. Like, we would literally come back on like a Sunday and like the very next, like Sunday at like 11 p.m. And then the next day you just have to go to work. I don't do that anymore. I literally have a whole day to decompress and then I will go to work. I can never do that. I can never. Sorry.
I literally remember I tried doing that because I went to Vegas and then I did the whole quote unquote maximizing my time because I had work
Mm.
in the afternoon. So I felt like, okay, well, I'll have the morning and a hint of the afternoon to sleep because my shift
Right.
started at 3. And now, mind you, I'm from Vegas, so it's like a completely different time zone. And I come back here and I felt so bad. Like I
Oh my
felt
goodness.
the worst. I don't know what it was
Oh,
like. I just felt like I felt like my mind was kind of like I don't know if it was like hazy or what. Like I just felt very drowsy, but like not a regular type of tired, but like you need to lay down. Like you should not be at work.
oh no.
I know. It
No,
was kind of
I
crazy.
oh my God.
I
No,
don't
yeah,
know what it
that must,
was.
mm,
But I feel like if I had that
no,
one day to relax, I would have been
no,
fine.
get it. No, we need that wake up call. Like I remember I tried doing that too, and I was like, that's the last time. I can never do that again. I can't do it. I can't.
You said no, thank you. Why? Mm-mm. And you're right. Listen, immigrant parents, they love doing that whole, well, let's just stay for extra. Let's just extend our
Mm-mm.
time here. Mm-mm. Take me home.
Yeah. Yes, please. Please.
Take me home.
You're right. You're right.
But I think that like the main thing like to take away from all of this is you got to have a little bit of balance. I mean, we're getting to an age or we're already at the age where it's like we have to care for ourselves regardless of the situation. And we shouldn't necessarily wait on the weekend or wait on a particular time. Do the fun thing right now. You don't have to do it every single day, but do the fun thing. Like, if you know that there is like a free, I don't know, like a free museum like event, go. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something you have to do every single day. And you're so right. Happy hour is not always about the drinks. They usually emphasize the food as well. It's half off for a reason.
Exactly. No, honestly, yeah. Like sometimes you could just like I do go out of my way, at least on like 3 days. Like, yeah, everything is about community, but it's also like mostly about like I don't what you said earlier, I don't necessarily like I don't need a new friend, but I still want to get to know people. So sometimes I literally just go to these bars and I'm talking to like random people and I'm like, oh, okay, like you're a lawyer like in like France. Like wow, like that's why are you here, man? Like, that's so crazy. And you're at the Cheesecake Factory. Like mind you. Okay.
Everything happens at the
Like
Cheesecake Factory.
exactly. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. But it's like Okay, you just go out there and meet people. That is also a part of you knowing the community, like literally directly around you. Like that is one person that is here right now that you never know.
Yeah, you are right. And if you just stay kind of stuck in your house, if you stay not wanting to do anything, I think that's also the thing too. Like, don't not go out and don't also go out all the time. Like, you shouldn't just think
Right.
that my life is going to work, going home, going to the gym, and then let
Hmm.
it be like repetitive for you. Like, I think that it's great to have a schedule, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with breaking it every once in a while
Yeah,
just to see a friend or two, you know.
exactly. That's true. Yeah.
So I think for me, I definitely agree with you in terms of like the gym bros. I wish I was a gym bro. And I really do. I would love to just think like, oh, gym is life for me. Like, I have a headache and I don't care because I'm going into that gym. Like,
It's
that is
so crazy.
not me.
That is so true. That is so true. Oh my God.
So, but I agree with you. I do enjoy like classes and stuff like that. Please take me to a Zumba class. I would love that. Um,
No, wait, I might take you up on that because if I get like a membership to like the pole dancing I'm doing, I have like one free friend I could bring and I will bring you if you're up
Girl,
for it.
I would love that very much.
Okay, if I end up like buying it, I will send you one. I will
Please.
send.
I would
Please,
love
no, we will.
to.
Okay,
I want
we
to
will
have
do that.
strong
We'll do.
arms.
Oh, yeah, no, because it's like not me being like unfortunately I was one of those people being like, oh my God, it's gonna be so cool and I'm gonna feel so pretty. No, these women, these teachers have muscles.
I
I
know.
look like SpongeBob up in there. It's real bad. It's real bad. Like I'm just flinging around. It's not. So
Oh my
yeah, like the
gosh.
upper body, like I need to
Mhm.
start working that out because like that's crazy. Like women are powerful because dang, that's crazy.
Yes, extremely powerful. I was like, how are y'all doing all like, whoa, this is technique. This is strength.
Right? That is crazy. I was like, dang. Oh wow.
Right? It's like, yeah, this
Oh,
is a little sexy, but wow, this is actually graceful too.
like how are you guys doing that? Please.
How? That's the real question. How?
Mhm.
How?
We doing this. Hmm.
So, what do you want if you could like have someone who is struggling and can't necessarily come out of that um every day I have to work and not have enough time to just be amongst their family and their friends and enjoy that. What would you tell that person, or I guess what would you say maybe to your earlier self before you started trying to like be out there and do more things?
Uh, for the time, like if people are like working too much or things are just happening and they just can't make time, I feel like we are in this day and age now where, yeah, maybe you can't come out, but I know like a lot of people have like they just text or like you FaceTime and even things like that can help you. Like that is still in your community. People what like years ago used to like write letters and stuff and that would arrive like months later, but we
Right.
don't have to do that. Right, exactly. Like we could just like FaceTime. You can watch movies together. Like unfortunately like COVID happened, but because of COVID, a lot of like pairing or like duo things like online were happening, like like watching Netflix or like playing video games or like doing things online together. Like that was possible a lot more now.
Right.
So I would utilize that if I didn't have like time or if I just had work or if it's too late or too early to be with someone. But if someone is like, I guess like shy or they can't necessarily come out. One second. Oh my God. 1 second, please. I'm so sorry. Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me like go back into it. My bad.
No.
So Thank you.
That's
So like for so for like I guess if you are shy and if you can't come out of like the bubble that you're in, I used to be the same way too, but it's like there's got to be a point where you realize that's where I would be like literally nothing matters. Like I don't want to look back like okay, I'm 26 now. I don't want to say I'm 36 and I'm like shy to meet people. Maybe that's just me like badgering myself or like bullying myself into like trying new things, but I just don't I want to have these experiences. I don't to like stay in the same place. I also like seeing other people being like so confident and like you could just walk up to people and start talking to them. And I learned a lot by that. So I try like one of my own like tiny challenges is to like speak to someone new at work like once a week. So now I've met like a bunch of people that if it was me last year, I would just go to work and I would go home. I mean, I
right.
still go to work and go home. I don't want to be at work, but I now talk to new people and like I get to know about them and their lives. And it's like, at the end of the day, all people, even if they look like they don't want to communicate, like everyone wants to have some type of connection. So it's like that forces you or whoever to like try a little bit more.
I like that. I really and truly do, especially, really channeling how it was then, how it is now, and just, looking at the brighter side of things and thinking, hey, like I can make good out of this situation. So I love that. Wow.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. So I'm loving this conversation. I think
Mhm.
that for me, I would say that one thing, um, especially in terms of probably the example I would say is when you are doing a lot, because I have that issue too where I will overbook myself still even now. Like I've gotten better with it because I've used my calendar to make deciding factors for myself to say, hey, I can make this or hey, I can't make this. Before I used to be like, sure, sure, okay, yeah. And then
Right,
it gets to the time and I'm like, super duper sorry. I forgot to tell y'all. I already planned with someone else. Um, for
right.
people who are struggling with that, I would say the main thing is definitely using your calendar. And maybe one
Mm.
thing that I even also want to incorporate with me, especially talking to you now, is adding myself in the calendar as well. So, like,
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like, I think that we probably need to start doing more of that. Like you said, focusing on ourselves, having time for ourselves. I'm gonna put myself on the calendar. If somebody's like, hey, do you have this plan? I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, but it's probably not gonna be anything. It's just me prioritizing whatever I need to do or, doing what I wanna do in that time period,
right.
so
No, that's
yeah.
cool. That's true. Yeah. No, honestly, yeah, because like you could have your calendar. I know like I also use it a lot, but then it's like I literally like time block everything and that isn't good too because I'm like, okay, from like 9 to like 11, I'm meeting this person, and then from 11 to like 2, I'm doing this, and then from 2 to 5, and it's like
Hmm.
there's no time for me to like sit down. Like when are
Right.
you gonna when are you gonna sit down? Yeah.
That's really interesting that you stated that too, where it's like that back to back scheduling. That must be, taxing at times.
Oh,
So I get that too. I definitely have felt myself doing that back to back. Like, dang, what am I, a
right.
dentist? I'm not.
No, but you're right. Like you would do so much. Like I don't know how you would do it, but like you do it. But like when
Girl.
do you have time to lay down?
Right. Like, when am I
Jeez.
gonna have the time to take a nap? Like, literally today, I had like a
Yes.
few things doing, and then I just decided to like nap. And I'm like, I have to get up because I don't want my mom thinking like I'm sick or something. But
I get that. But
Like, I want to be in bed. I'm tired.
literally.
So I would just say for all the listeners out there who are trying to step out, find things to do, to be more active and present in their like relationships, maybe physically. And you're right, we have so much technology where it's like you can't say you're not trying. Like you can watch Netflix, Hulu, a particular anime of a certain like site with your friends.
Yeah.
You can do like some like activities, games. You can do so many things. You can't say
Mhm.
that like you don't have time for it. Sometimes you have to carve out time.
Right. That's
So,
true. That's true.
but
Mhm.
and also another thing to add as well is finding budgeted, because I that's also another conversation is the economical status of the world and how expensive it is. And I get it.
That's true.
Yeah,
God.
it's really expensive. But like how do you even like combat that? Like how do you try to find like the lower cost activities and try to say like, hey, like I'm not gonna let the price affect me? Like how do you navigate that?
That's really honestly, girl, that's a big question. Cause like everything just seems too expensive. Like, oh my God, something as simple as like for yourself, like getting your nails done right now, it's a lot. And before
Girl.
it wasn't that much,
Yeah.
I promise you. Like that's why it's like, okay, I need to start learning to do my own nails because I don't even want anything crazy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but everything is, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I think that's why I'm like, okay, maybe we try to do the happy hour. But the bad thing about that is it's easier to like do the community activities or whatever it is when it's like an actual activity because then people are like more open, they're more open to trying something new when they see someone also doing it. But if it's like in a bar setting, it's a little bit more difficult because I'm like, okay, what's up, you guys? Like, what do you want to talk about? And
Right.
everyone's gonna be shy, and like that makes sense. So it's like it would depend on the people, and like that, I honestly don't know. That seems so hard. It would depend on the set of people who you talk to, like what their budget even is.
Right. I agree with you. I think that especially sometimes looking at things now, when I go to like a different location, even like the DMV area, right? And I want to do something new and different, sometimes I look at Groupon. Um, I
Yeah.
look at the like particular deals that they have, um, because Groupon does have like a lot of things. It could be like massages. I've been seeing
Yeah.
the Museum of the Bible lately, like, you know, just like so many different the Spy Museum, like just so many different like things that you can do to say, okay, I don't have to go on the actual website to get this ticket that would be like $60, $70 compared to getting it for 20 or 30 or whatever. Um,
Right.
and we also have TikTok where, you know, it shows you what are like the free festivals, what are like the free sites to see, things that are going on in your area. It's just it's an amazing time. Yes, very overwhelming, but it's a real great time to just expand what to do and know that you can do a lot of different things. It doesn't always have to be the same.
That's so true. You're
Yeah.
so right. Like I agree. Yeah, that's true. Like Groupon, like I know people forgot about it. It was like a craze when it just came out, and then people just
Right.
forgot. But it's like it's still there, you guys. Like please.
Please utilize it before it goes away.
Honestly, yeah, we do need to. We do need to.
But
Yeah,
this nice. I like it.
I liked it too.
All right. my gosh. And is there anything else that you want to tell the people? Any tips, any tricks, any words of advice pertaining to this topic, or really anything at all? Is there anything?
I think just a very last thing, very random, but maybe not too random. Like if there are community events and I feel like you are a man, try to go with another man. Don't be a man by yourself because that's just scary looking. Okay, I'm sorry. I
Mm.
know like it's just in this day and age, if there's like women around and you see a single man, it's kind of like, but if you see him with a group of friends, maybe it's more like opening and social to be with them. I don't know, because I know it seems scary out there in general, like safety wise. I always keep that in mind. So if you are a man, try to go with other guy friends. That's it. That's the only tip.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Can I also
Like,
add that like more
yeah.
men need to be like social? I don't know the statistics or anything, but from my own
Mhm.
personal experience, I do think more men should be like involved. I don't know what it
Yes.
would take for them to actually go, because it's like, even like for instance, like when you go to like church and they do like singles night or whatever. I have not gone to like a singles night or anything because I'm in a full-blown relationship, but I've
Mhm.
noticed that like people have like stated, men aren't there socializing. Even like when I went
Mhm.
to our school, and was talking to like Mr. Gray and stuff, he was just like, yeah, like the guys are just not, they're not engaged. They're not engaging doing like the newspaper or like sports or, like things of that nature. Like there is it's a very small percentage. And I was like, oh, they're not, they're not coming out here. Like they're not trying to meet the girls. Like what's going on?
Yes, that's so true. You're so right.
Mhm.
You are so right.
Yeah, and I realized that that is a very interesting like problem, quote unquote, that people are having when it comes on to like why is it 80% of women at our singles night, not like a half and half kind of thing,
Mhm.
or a little bit more than others, but like it's still very evident that it's become a woman's night.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that was like an issue, but that makes sense. Like I get where you're coming from. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is weird. So I like that you said that, because it's like if you are ready to go to a place by yourself, like just try to like get your boy to come, like get your friends, engage them, say,
Right.
"Hey, I'm coming to this thing. Y'all come through. There's going to be girls there." Some type of initiative.
Yes. Yes.
Like if
Very
y'all are single, be like, "Hey, like we're trying to talk to ladies, like come out, y'all."
true. The ladies are out there. It's not just the supermodels on Instagram, you guys. Like the
Right.
ladies, the real ones are out there. The real ones.
Real
Please.
ones are going to talk to you. Come out with me.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
That's
that's
true.
so funny. Oh, but
Mhm.
thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for this topic. I loved it.
I loved it too. Thank you so much for having me. You're so beautiful and special, and I love you. Thank you.
I love you're special as well, girl. Stop.
Yes. No, thank you so much.
Course, but we will have more topics to share, and perhaps expand on this one, talk about other ones that we really feel the listeners need to know. They need to hear this topic.
True. That's true. You do.
So thank you everyone for listening to this episode. Thank you for taking the time. Share, subscribe, and comment. Check out the other episodes if you haven't already. All right, y'all, this is our time. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye.